Nate, here we are. We are going to pre-germinate our ryegrass and our PC 2.0 creeping bentgrass. Um, we are going to germinate them real quick because then that way we get faster establishment on the lawn. So without further ado, I don't like dealing with weeds and stuff, so we're gonna put a post-emergent out because we do have some weeds out in our fairway and green area right now. So we are going to actually put a post-emergent down, and then once that happens, then we are going to pre-germinate our seed. So that way, once it gets down, or once it starts sprouting here, we will put it down there because we want fast germination, choke out the weeds. That way we're not using chemicals and yada yada yada, but you're gonna be using chemicals anyways for, fertilizers or granular, control, whatever. It don't matter. Either way, you're still gonna be using some type of control on that. But we are going to actually get the bent grass here first. All you need is, I'm gonna do this opposite. A lot of people like doing 2-bucket drill. I'm gonna just use one. When you do this, you got to change the water every 24 hours. Change the water every 24 hours. Otherwise, that water and the seed, it actually becomes toxic. So it actually will kill your seed if you do not change this every 24 hours. So, without further ado, we're gonna put our pound or so in here. I don't really measure, I just kind of guesstimate. So oops, missed the bag. Uh-oh. Oh no! Well, I guess we'll just have bent grass underneath the porch. Let's do it this way. Haha. We'll figure it out yet. Alright, we'll just keep going like this, I guess. Okay. Nope, some more bent grass lost. That's got to be plenty, huh? Actually, you know what? Let's go a little heavy for the green. Is this a 5-pound bag? I don't remember what this is. Is this a 5-pound bag? Yeah, it's a 5-pound bag. So, that's probably roughly a pound. So what I like to do is take your paint strainer. We got a paint strainer here. Turn it a few times. Grab a good old zip tie. There you go, just like that. If you want to, you can snip it. I'm not going to. Choose which one you want it. Choose which one you want to put in the bag. So, without further ado, we'll put this one in here. Let it get around a bit, get down a bit. And then what you want to do is, you want to grab something heavy and submerge it. So now, once that's done, we will work on the ryegrass. So I'm just going to put this and pour it right in there. This is, I think, 8 to 10 pounds on an overseed. So we'll just kind of fill her up. Maybe I get it too full. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't get the bent grass too full either. That's one thing you don't know, is make sure you don't get it too full, I guess. It kind of worked out. We'll go right there for that. See if I can't knock it down. Get knocked down a little bit. I'm going to let this one probably about here. We're going to zip tie this one. I may have zip tied that one a little too close to the bait grass, but that's all right. If you do that, just if you start seeing that germination and not some germination, that means you probably did get it too close. But also with that is, if that happens, I think you can, well, we'll find out. I'm just gonna move it up and see if I can give it more room to breathe, you know, just like this. So I'm gonna get these all nice and soaked. Get in there soaked. Turn this around. Okay. I usually take a rock. I got plenty of rocks. You guys need some rocks? So like these two here, be plenty heavy. Plenty heavy. Just make sure, just like this. That's submerged. Nice and submerged. Same thing with this. Just take this. Watch out. Filled it a little too full. Woo! Perfect. That's all you want, is just to submerge them. 24 hours. We'll dump this water out, put new fresh water, resubmerge them, and you keep doing that until they start sprouting. Once you see sprouting, then that means you're ready, because if you leave them in there as they sprout, they're gonna get stinky and they're gonna die on you. Luckily for our medium, we do have sand, so I got plenty of sand still. So once these germinate, stay tuned for the next video where we're gonna mix it with sand as our medium, so that way, because when grass is wet like this, when you pre-germinate, it's really sticky. So it's almost like playing with dough, basically. It's real sticky. So you need something like Milorganite or sand, you know, to help be a carrier for that. So once that's done, we'll continue on to the next part, which will be here soon. So without further ado, this is Nate. Y'all take care. Aces High. Nate here with Aces High Lawn Care. Sorry about the wind here today. We just got over a few storms out west. They got about 3 inches of rain, so any rain's good right now. Ryegrass took 2 days to germinate, pre-germinate. So now we got some dry sand finally after this morning, after the nice rain. Looks like another round of thunderstorms are coming in, so we are gonna quickly mix some sand with our thing, and we're just gonna hand spread it in these bare spots that we got here. That way it gives it in. This is Fireball and Hattrick, so it's the darkest ryegrass on the market today that you can get. So, oh, also when you dump this water out, it is very toxic, so it will kill your grass. So make sure you do it in the driveway or something like that. So once we're done, we take a rock out of here, set this over here. And as you can see, look at, we got some germination already. Look at that germination. Got some germination right there. So you know it's ready. You want a few germination because look at, it's all that. If you get any more than that, you're in trouble. So we'll just let that sit. See how brown that water gets? Look how brown that water is. Yep, you just want to dump that out. So we are just going to use this bucket for sand. We're going to mix it all in. So what you do here, got my knife here. Maybe. Did I get this too tight? No, I didn't. Ow. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't go in the bag. Maybe next time I'll give myself a little room. Oh. There we go. I think we got her. Nope. Come on, man. Say, come on, man. There we go. Say, come on, man. Oh, look, another storm's brewing again. Yeah, another storm brewing.
Of course.
All right. And see how it's all sticky and icky and all sorts of other things? So you're just going to put that in here. See how it's sticky and icky and all sorts of a good jazz stuff. I know a lot of people say they use shovels and yada yada yada, but we just got few spots that we just want to plant. No need for a spreader. We're just gonna set this. You're good. We're gonna set this right there. We don't need our address on the internet. Come on, kid.
Can't you blur it?
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna mix some sand in. Help bind it. Oh, still a little wet. That's all right. Just mix that in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Call that the pre-germination mix. The pre-germination. The pre-germination. Get down in there. Mix all that up. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. The pre-germination cocktail. Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Get that mixed in there. So now you got grass seed and sand, which is good. So now we're just going to sprinkle it all over. Take a handful. Just kind of sprinkle it all over. We're expecting thunderstorms and rain, so a little heavy won't be too bad. Get out of there. I'm just gonna kind of hand spread it. Just kind of get these bigger bare spots that I know I have. These are always the problem areas because every time it rains, they get washed out. So see, just along these edges. Which will be fine. Just a few spots here. This is where it mostly gets washed out, basically. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get this to grow in so it's nice and flush, nice and thick. Nice and thick, that's what we want. And with it being pre-germinated, it's gonna hold, should take to the soil pretty easy. So it won't take as long. Like here, really gotta get it in there. Spread that out. Just kind of Put that down in there. Spread that out. I'm hoping this kind of gets a little dry, so that way it doesn't dry out too bad, but I'm hoping for a nice steady rain. But what they're talking about is severe thunderstorms, so we're probably just gonna get a downpour, and it's probably gonna wash some of this out again. We'll probably have to do this again, but I'd rather keep doing this than constantly just planting. I mean, this ryegrass took 2 days to germinate in there, so it's not like it's a long time. We just want to get most of these. This area seems to be a problem area. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because of the tree roots or where it gets washed out, but this always seems to be the problem area. And you go, well, you should use your spreader, you'll get... Well, like I said, I'm just worried about these bare spots. If it gets a little, you know, and with the wind too, you don't want to lose your stuff either, but, you know, then we can come back with the spreader when it's a little nicer and fill in, you know, some thin spots. But right now I just want to get some of these bare spots out, so at least it looks decent. People always say, oh, you're planting grass, you shouldn't walk on it. Actually, it's all right to walk on. You're not going to really hurt the... You might push it down, you might scatter it a little bit, but you're not really... And you're not really going to hurt the plant either. Spread that out. Just kind of make it nice. Must be where I mow quite a bit, or turn or something, you know. Get those repair spots. And that's all right. Should have made a lot more, but that's all right. Let's at least get these bigger spots. This is a problem area here. This is the area I really want to hammer down on, because this always washes away. This always gets washed out. This is the area I really wanted to. And see, you can just spread it out just little by little. As you can tell, it really does get washed out here. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too washed out with these upcoming storms. And then probably the Monday, we can always make more. I want to get at least the front spots. This isn't too bad. I kept this a little taller just for that reason, to keep it from washing out maybe. But all right. Kept that area a little taller just because I wanted to keep it from washing out a little bit. This is about 1 inch, but we got to get some of these. Like this area here, we got to get it going. We have got to get this going. We have got to get this coming in. It's got to come in. Looks bare. There's one of my bigger bare spots. That's one of them. As you can tell, we're gonna have to put some pre-emergent down also once this takes hold. we'll put some pre-emergent down. Ryegrass is pretty resilient, so a lot of pre-emergence. You can do ryegrass at seeding. Yep, here's another big spot. We'll just kind of fill her in here. We're down to the nitty gritty. Luckily I got more. So we're gonna pre-germinate some more. But yeah, we wanna get these filled in. Well, we got it. We got most of it. We got some of this, but like right here, we really need some more. But like I said, this was damaged from squirrel pee. Stupid squirrels. But I think we got pre-emergent. Look at these dandelions coming through. I sprayed once. It did get some of them, but now we really need to just take off these tops. I'm going to just take off these tops for now, but we're going to put down some pre-emergent here, get this out, get these broadleaves out. We don't need dandelions, but we'll probably use tenacity. We'll use tenacity, kill all these dandelions, all these broadleaves, get rid of them. Unsightly things. Yellow in a lawn is bad. See a yellow flower? Get rid of it. You don't want that stuff in your lawn. So we'll probably spray tenacity all the way back here, all the way through here. Tenacity is usually good at seeding. You can use it at seeding. So we'll use tenacity throughout here, and then we'll really hit this area here where my neighbors are that don't get taken care of, but that's all right. So next episode, we should be able to level off the green with the sand. We're going to level off the green. We'll take the sand pile, put it in the back, level off the sand, level off the green, because we got our pin grass, our PC2 bent grass, actually germinating, and it has a couple days yet, and so once that germinates, that's going right on the green. We'll spread that out, but as of right now, I got some moving to do, and we'll mix up another batch of ryegrass because we got some other areas to fill. We'll probably broadcast that out once it gets down. But look at this, you can see the storms moving in again. Woo! So without further ado, that is how you pre-germinate, and you can use Milorganite, sand. You just need some type of binder. Once again, you just need a binder because that grass seed is real sticky and real wet. And like I said, make sure when you dump it out on concrete or whatever, because that water is toxic to grass. I don't know why, but it just is. But it's fine if you just dump it, whatever. So, but without further ado, thank you guys. Take care. It looks like we got a storm brewing, so we're gonna get out of here before all that. Sorry about the wind once again, but once again, we'll see you in the lawn.